Crosspoint Human Services provide vital services to help survivors of domestic violence heal and rebuild their lives. Joining us today are Tara Wright, Director of Domestic Violence, Shelter and Education Programs, and Deborah Bruner, Community Outreach and Education Specialist. Thanks so much for joining us, ladies.
Well, thank you for having us.
Yes.
Tell us more about your role.
Okay, so I know we only have so much time, but I'm the director of our domestic violence shelters and our education programs. So for Crosspoint Human Services, we are a large organization with a lot of different programs, but in our little neck of that piece, we work on programs that are community-based for survivors of domestic violence. The other piece of our shelter is for our homeless. So we have both of those within our program. We also have an early learning center, so we have daycare for those that come to stay with us, but also for our community. And we also have our partner abuse intervention program that's connected with, the survivors that we're serving, because we want a proactive effort instead of being reactive in finding ways for people to realize violence isn't the answer.
Yes, Deborah, I use vital in our intro, and it really is vital services that you all are offering to the community. Tell me why you choose to serve in this way.
Oh my goodness. Personally, domestic violence has affected me and many friends and people that I know. And for me, it's a continuous thing to do throughout the years, is just share with people how important domestic violence is and that it matters to the whole community, not just to me, but everybody else as well.
For sure. And just in case we have some people that are experiencing domestic violence in a relationship, what would you all say to them right here, right now?
Oh, my number one thing is don't be afraid to reach out. Just pick up the phone, call us, come by, stop by, because we want to make sure they're safe. That's our number one goal, that they're safe. And sometimes it doesn't escalate to violence, but if it does, we want them immediately call us, come, talk. If you're too afraid to come, just talk on the phone with us.
Yes.
We'll talk to you.
We have opportunities for safety planning. Not everybody needs emergency services as in a shelter, but that's why I mentioned before the community-based services. So for, the spectrum of what we can offer to a person, it's going to be based on their needs. It's very person-centered, and we want to be able to look at that to know how we can support them, how the people around them can support them, and just hearing a little bit about what they have going on.
And there's a few initiatives that you all have going on, like the Wear Purple, yes, and another event, and you also brought some props. Can you tell the community about those things you all are planning?
Okay, I'll start with the 17th. Is we want everyone in the community to wear purple. And again, it's for the awareness to bring out about domestic violence. Do the hashtag Crosspoint, hashtag domestic violence, just to let the community know that you're supporting us. These t-shirts were actually made by victims or survivors of domestic violence, and each one is done for the Clothesline Project that started in 1990 in Cape Cod, Massachusetts, and each color represents a different story. They are free, people are free to write whatever they want. Unfortunately, the white one is somebody that we've lost to domestic violence. And they actually put the shirts out the 22nd and 23rd of the month. So we're having people come on in to the facility at 201 North Hazel Street, design their own. And the community's invited.
Yes, and the community is also invited to light the night. Can you share about that event, Tara?
Yes, so one of the events, because again, we try to showcase not just in October, but throughout the year, the importance of our prevention efforts. But we want to light the night, and we're going to light it up purple as much as we can. We want survivors to be able to have an opportunity to speak, a moment of silence for those that have been lost to domestic violence. But also have a shared opportunity for some of us as stakeholders in the community to talk with those there about our efforts in Vermilion County, our efforts within Crosspoint Human Services, and all the networking communications we have within our task forces and other initiatives that we have in the county.
Well, I truly appreciate the work you all are doing. I can't say thank you enough. So keep up the great work. And I really encourage the community to put on that purple and come join Crosspoint Human Services at their Light the Night event. For more information on the services that they offer and how you can fight against domestic violence, or perhaps you're in an abusive relationship and need help, check out ciLiving.tv, where we'll connect you with Crosspoint after the show.